What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? Got two toolies of my own. I don't need the gang. Hold up, no sir. Step into the mic, bring me a sabotage back in the lab. And to stop that, you gonna have to go through both. Swole up. Anytime I pull up the bars, I buck up my shoulders and pour the heart. Word to God, my gears push to start a feature, but my skill set a la carte. Woo! You don't understand. I got something sins in one palm of my hand. Balls are rice rigid and bodies get numb every time I demonstrate the main rule of thumb.
Yes, sir. Let's go. It's game time, baby. It's fight week, and it's on for TKO. And then once again, you're here with the greatest in the land when it comes to the podcast on BFAM 109.6 radio on Mondays. We're almost so close, very, very close to hit 350,000 of you, ladies and gentlemen, out there. So I want to do this again because I love doing it because you are the most beautiful, the smartest, the most intelligent podcast fans there is, and that's my knockouts and knockouts. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, guys. I thank y'all guys so much for tuning in. We got an action-packed show tonight because I hope you guys and ladies had the chance to watch SummerSlam that went down the past 2 nights. And guess who we got back? Guess who's back? And still, your favorite pilot that blows stuff up, Brian. What's up, TKO? We are 38 strong today, and Craig is a meathead. And I agree. Craig, you was being like Debo, man. Why would you being like that to Brian, man? Leave Brian alone. But my man, Brian, what's happening, bro? Hey, man, so glad you're back, brother. We love you, big dog, as well as you ladies and gentlemen out there that's fighting strong for our United States Air Force. We thank you guys so much and thank you for everything that y'all do every single day to protect our country and our freedoms. We love you guys here at the Knockout Hour. But my man, Brian, I'm glad you're back, baby. You're right. It's still your favorite pilot in those skies, blowing stuff up all over the place. Flying Brian. That's right, baby. He's back. As well as I'm glad the rest of you knockouts and knockouts out there. I know my ladies out there, Amanda, she's in the chat somewhere. I know she's there. I know Walter's always there. But thank you guys and ladies. I'm so fired up. So fired up. I'm looking good. Got tightened up yesterday. My wife did a beautiful job on my hair. I got it all nice and luxurious, looking good for Saturday. That's right. Oh, Flying Brian. I may use that. That's right, baby. That's right. Flying Brian, baby. I can imagine someone like you if you was a wrestler, and then let's say you trained through Icon Pro, because you would personally be trained through your boy TKO. I believe somebody like you, I see as a top high flyer, man. See with somebody with that diving headbutt, you know what I mean? Somewhere where you probably even hitting that 5-star fall splash. I like something like that. Me myself, I'm ground and pound, baby. I stay low to the ground. I get up on that middle rope every now and again, occasionally. Now, here's the thing: a lot of people don't see they see my athleticism in my matches. As I do perform a lot of maneuvers in my matches to try to win and beat my opponents. I come up and use the elements I have in the ring. You know, a lot of people don't know this when it comes to wrestling, and I'll be quick about this part right here. I did not know this. This is more of a wrestling rule. All right, so you know why we have ropes around? Oh, let's answer this first. Honestly, I think I am retired from wrestling, Craig. He's just too much of a bully, holds us down and stuff, and just because he's bigger. Yeah, and they see, I don't blame you, Brian. Hey, you got up. See again, you're a pilot in United States Air Force. I mean, no disrespect, Craig, but my man's a pilot, dog. So he ain't got enough time to be sitting here trading all this fisticuffs and all this adrenaline he got for a real purpose right now that y'all focus on. So Craig, lay off of being Debo and let my man Flying Brian do his thing. But I want you guys to know that the reason why we have ropes in wrestling is because it's to contain the match, right? Of course, you'd be like, TK, I know that. Right. But to say like the 10 count outside is, of course, why? Because you're outside of the ring. But the reason why, like, say the ropes are not supposed to be used. That's why anytime a person's on the top rope or using it, it's supposed to be a count in order to stop disqualification. So a lot of people like don't realize when we doing things with the ropes, it's not just rope breaks or moves per se. Let's say if a person is on the second rope and he's about to jump off and give like a crossbody or something. Legitimately, you're not supposed to use the ropes. In traditional wrestling at the beginning of time, it actually was a disqualification because it was more of a Greco-Roman sense. But then you add the pageantry and the entertainment to wrestling of what we perform and do is what changes the rules in order to facilitate today's wrestlers and today's audience per se. So when you watch a match, that's why a lot of times the ropes are again to contain the match, right? And so if you're seeing somebody diving over the ropes to 10 count, yes. But if you ever see somebody just standing on the top ropes or something like that, if they stand up there more than 5 seconds, they should be counted out. I don't know why they don't never notice that. But we'll talk about that too in the Roman Reigns Seth Rollins match. Definitely gonna talk about that. However, had an amazing week. Um, had a lot of goals set in my mind that I wanted to achieve. That's the way you succeed in anything you do in life. You got to set a goal. You got to set a target. If you wake up every day, as most people do, and I do that as all the times, to kind of just let the day take us the way it wants to go, and that's not the case. See, the United States Air Force men and women that's in this watching us tonight, have a strict regimen in order to perform at a high level. Let's say you don't get that adequate sleep that you need in order to perform at a high level. If you're not hitting that marker, then you're already destined to fail when you start off the next day. Uh, Drinking water. I know that's hard for me. I love me a good soda, and especially love me some Monster Energy drink. But oh, thank you so much. See, like my wife hate that I cut this part off. Like it used to hang down. My wife hates I cut it off. I think it makes me look more professional. Personally. I like it like this. Look older. Now I actually got some gray going on. That is crazy. Um, yeah, I think that's what I'm getting. I'm got so many grays. When it's starting to grow back, it's graying up really quick. I guess I'll be one of those zaddies or silver fox. I don't know. I disagree. Listen to your wife and bring it back. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. I just had to trim this down. I know that much. It's not connected like it used to, but anyway, I think it looks better professionally. Especially the job I work. Looking for a great deal anytime in Alamance County. Stop on by Buddies, where right now I'm the MT. It down there, Buddies. You can come on down and get you a great deal. Got everything you need. King size mattress, 98-inch screen TVs. And if you're sitting there thinking about a Apple product, we got it all. Living room, sofas, washer, dryers, you name it, we got it. Come on down, buddy. Come on down to Buddy. I mean, you look, but it could be better. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here this evening. Thank you. And I bet you could be glad that you get to see some other very attractive men's that's going to be going down this Saturday for Icon Pro. And I know you're going to be able to check that out on YouTube if you can't be there present. But we're going to wait on that till after the song. We're going to play the song first. We're going to do that. But but yes, we're going to sit there and get into that in a couple of minutes because I know you guys and ladies are excited. I definitely am because this right here will be our 11th show for Icon Pro. Uh, Again, I've been the owner of this company for 5 years, and this will be our 5th year anniversary show wise. And needless to say, man, it's something that is an honor and a pleasure to be able to be who I am and do what I do every single day. I think we don't sit there and thank ourselves enough to say, God bless me for who I am and I love myself because I can only be me. And we always can create and manifest a better day for ourselves by just realizing what's going on and be conscious of it all, right? Ride the wave of emotions because it makes you stronger. But I do believe that people need to understand that in your life when you feel like the world's bearing down on you, just think about it. Think about how blessed you are to go through the things you go through, knowing that despite of everything that's against you, you're still going to overcome that obstacle. So allow yourself to know that any day can be your day to change it all. You just got to be ready and open to it. I had to tell myself that. And I hope to encourage you, a lot of you out there that has a dream, has a passion, and you again, you set your goals, you know that it's going to be accomplished. Don't lose that faith. That's when you buckle down and get stronger, you get hungrier, and knowing that it's all going to work itself out. And the best part about it is, it's you that made that happen. That's the part that's so dope about it. Because like you never could imagine your dream could be somebody else's, and you can inspire others to do what what you're trying to do, and that's again just go out and fulfill your promise, fulfill what God's destiny is for you, and everybody got that in them. And I hope and pray that every single one that hears me tonight, you keep fighting, knowing that no matter what, you work that day job. I know you're tired. I know you got those kids at homes. I know it's tough. I know every single day you just feel like giving up. Don't stop. Don't stop. You are one day, you're 1 minute away from something great. You just don't understand that because you're going through the struggle, you're going through the fight. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can always make it. Because life is one fight, but I'm telling you right now, we as the knockout hour, we don't never quit. We don't never quit because we know at the end of the day, we got this. And I encourage you guys to keep that smiles on your faces in spite of everything. Because I've had, like I said, I'm this week is nothing but up. We up this week as we try to just keep getting through our days because one day, it's not going to seem like it's so tough and so hard. One day he's just going to be like, Lord, I'm just so glad that everything worked out. And you keep praising him through the times that it's hard. And I know it is. It's a struggle. When we want to beat ourselves up, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Start looking at the positives instead of the negatives. And I'm assuring you guys and ladies, as my name is Teddy Allen Jr., and everything's gonna be all right. And that's how we're gonna feel this whole week, all right? And we're gonna turn up because we up tonight. We up. We got a new artist on the knockout hour, ladies and gentlemen. Got a new artist. And I'm glad that we have this man right here, Rich Hoodie. That's right here, everybody. That's Rich Hoodie. Check him out. And we got the song right here called Hitman. Let's get it.
Put this shit on, what the fuck is you talking about? Niggas stay with it on me. Came from the bottom, now shawty on top. Yeah, new trend top at the top discussion is rich, how the fuck is splitting the budget. Walking the beat like a little nigga who running. Spin on whatever I want, I was coming up, so now niggas understand it. 7 feet taller, glitz in the game, the cheat code, ride no model. Only been wasting my time, 100s and fine shit. Now they got hundreds of fine shit, blowing my line up, need a new line. No way that the money been calling. Calling a nigga been down, they making it hard, a little harder to find her. Spilling the drink like it don't cost a car, no, yeah, little nigga a price tag. Don't ask me how much, not much, but nigga, not much that I don't know. Get for the free or get for the low. Logo determine the price, if I'm paying the high, I ain't checking the price. The price? Try asking the question I know though. Like which one of these, like which one of these goofies is your hoe? Probably won't answer alive, I'm telling the truth, I might set you on fire. If I'm telling the truth, I might set you on fire. Holy sparking in once, nigga way too fly, nigga way too hard, nigga way too him, nigga way too trim. Can't be y'all, you can't be them. Can't be her, no, you can't be him. Cause I'm that nigga and she right here.
She right here and I'm that nigga. Sip 2 liters, I drown my liver. Cam ain't him, bitch, how you figure? Can't sit back, I'ma go get her. Drop that tape, be way bigger. My deal better be 8 figures. Independent, but I move like Jigga. Ghostface whip, I'm a smooth killer. The William Oliver, feel flow. Random dollars up, get more. Stuff them racks up in my P coat. Throw them one, she hit her E-mo. The way she swallow got a deep throat. This bitch a demon, she is Evo. This shit too easy like I'm free. Throw they check, I'm Curry from the low. Ghost out there, little bitch, take a photo. Can't remember last time I had a photo. These niggas on dick, they homo. Break a heart through the mails on the Romo. I'm on that. Said I love you forever, you know that. But she cheated, so dick was before that. Tell me the difference between love and lust. I don't know why, but I just wanna fuck. Turn it right over as soon as I bust. Ain't got no whip, put that hoe on the bus. Don't blame my nana, this shit, cause I cuss. Double OT and just me, bitch, it's us. Bitch, it's us. It's up. Fuck. Come on.
I see colors when I hear beats.
Come on. Alright, I wanna do some
Okay. All right. Hitman. Okay. I like that, man. I like that Rich Hoodie. Shout out to my man Rich Hoodie with that song right there. That right there, my man Hitman. I like that. That was dope. That was dope for sure. I like that. See, ladies and gentlemen, we be having these new up and coming artists. And just like me being an independent wrestler, these ladies and gentlemen that sit here been on the knockout hour, we just looking for that opportunity. And we ready to bust through that ceiling. And right there we had my man, he's shooting at every target and he's laying them out because the hitman didn't miss with that track. So if you're looking for something to bump in your car tonight, I know that's something right there. If you got a system, turn it up. Same time you're in the club, turn that up too. I like that. That's one of the ones get everybody in that thing moving. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff. Shout out to you. If you like it and love it, if you want to be able to sit there and show some love to Rich Hoodie with that song right there, Hitman, please hit him up on all social media platforms. That is where it comes down to your music devices that you use. I know it's YouTube Music, all that stuff, Apple Music. Pay me for sponsorships. Well, anyway, if you guys and ladies love that, man, make sure y'all show him some love. And if you're an artist out there, you want to get your track spun here on the Knockout Hour, hit your boy up. Very simple. Hit me up at iconprowrestling.tko@gmail.com. That is iconprowrestling.tko@gmail.com. There we go. So let's get down to it. Got some business to handle. That is. And that's this weekend. Because we have something that's amazing for every one of you guys and ladies here in North Carolina or anywhere surrounding states. If you want to join us, be a part of it, please come up, pull up. It's gonna be like family, man. Because my family runs this thing anyway. Now I have my beautiful wife, my mother, my daughters, as well as my cousins. They look out for your big dog right here, as well as DC and B Fan 109.6 Radio. They always show love and look out for us too, and so many other people out here. I also want to do this real quick. So this Saturday, we have an event going down at Cummins High School. That's right. For all you ladies and gentlemen out there in Alamance County, we talking about Cummins High School in the gym. That's right. That's right. It's gonna be big time, baby. It's gonna be big time. It's Icon Pro 11. It's our 11th show, and we are glad to work with the Cummins High School athletic department in order to be able to generate as many funds as we can for these students, athletes, right here. So, if you guys and ladies check this out, one thing I've been doing is as working in this community, trying to understand where can we reach the youth and as well as have live entertainment. I think it's important that we work with the people that need it the most, and that's these young athletes that's going into their school seasons, getting prepared to play. I think we need to do our part as a community. And I believe with Icon. Icon stands for integrity, can overcome negativity. And as a company, we always strive to make sure that we do it right because it's what we're supposed to do. And we assure our future by knowing that if we sit here and be able to provide entertainment where, again, no violence, no crazy, uh, no bloodshed, none of that, because we're there to just entertain and be able to do community gatherings and come together. And that's what it takes in order to establish a bright future in your own and invest in your own people. I believe Alamance County is the right place for something to change. And I think this event right here at Cummins High School will be able to be one for the history books. Because right now in our quest for gold, we're in a destination. On November the 14th, we will be there for 3 days. But on November 14th, we'll crown our first ever Icon Pro Heavyweight Champion. I think that's a beautiful thing for us to be able to do it at the school that is giving us this chance, and we'll see who will be our champion. But this right here is to conclude the first round of the Quest for Gold Heavyweight Championship Tournament. So let's get down to our participants, as well as we have a tag team, our tag team, excuse me, our Icon Pro Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, that is, the Ebony Giants. They're going to be in action. But we're going to start off right here with the return of Mace. Mace has been out of action for 5 years. He's been out here doing what he's supposed to do, and that man was out there handling business. Now he returns into the square circle, and he's ready to get back into action. Mace Lee is the former CWL RGL champion, and he's returning against another former RGL champion at CWF, and that is Cowboy Cool J. Cowboy Cool J will step into the ring with Mace, which Cowboy Cool J also, ladies and gentlemen, is alumni of Cummings High School. That's right. So he is coming home. He was also a part of the high school wrestling program when he was there. So this right here, guys and ladies, y'all want to definitely make sure you show up and show out, show some love to Cowboy Cool J as he comes back to his home high school after a long return. And yet we have Mace. Now we have another match in the first round. And that is your boy Metallica, which me and him had a run-in the match last show for my title. Yet I came out victorious, and he is going against Big Motion, Cameron Brown. That's right, but it's a motion party you cannot get in. And Cameron Brown said he's going to go in there and win. And hey, I see it's going to be turned up, going to be fired up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another match right here. I think it's going to be able to steal the show. And this right here, Big Motion, is going to show you why they call him that, as well as Metallica. Let's see what he's going to be able to do in his first round matchup. Now, we got your boy TKO. Do I need to explain? Let's do it again. The Notorious one, the biggest one, your mama like him and all that, the handsome one, and not to mention Yo Gals, junior heavyweight champion, TKO. And I am going against Koga. Koga is a martial artist background where he is honestly a trained killer in the ring. See, I think Icon officials decided that someone like me should have one of the most intense matchups. And I'm definitely going to be able to go in there and show everybody what I can do to get to that next round. And it says, give me TKO, please, at 3-1. Hey, I like that, baby. I like that. Hey, we need to run a pool right there. Hey, we need to run a gambling site on that one. Because, hey, Koga, I know what you can do. Me and you got some history, big dog. This ain't our first rundown. And I'm glad they brought you back to Icon. Because after all these years, I know when we faced each other was so long ago. And I'm so ready to show you who I am now when it comes to me wrestling inside of that ring. And I know you got a lot of new tricks. And I know sometimes I've came short and lost to you. But this time, let's see what's going to happen. I promise you that. Let's get to the next one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is making the internet go crazy. I know that these two gentlemen right here are world renowned, big time stars. That's right. Hey, Freddie, you the man, Freddie. I'm glad, Freddie. Hey, yo, everybody, give it to my man, Freddie, one of the best in the business, period. I love this gentleman. He is good peoples. You my guy, Freddie. I can't wait to see you Saturday. Man, it's going to be so fun, man. I can't wait to see you, bro. Man, that's my guy. I'm glad I see Freddie there, baby. We're going to have some fun, big dog. And this is one of those matches right here. My infamous man, Tim. I fell short to him on June the 13th this past year. And if you want to check out that match, go on my YouTube channel, TKO336. It's on there right now. Go check it out. And then and he's going against Bojack. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bojack's debut at Icon Pro. The internet is going crazy. I know that when it came down to the Icon Pro officials, they said, hey, look, we're going to sit out here and start doing a talent search. And they found one of the biggest there is to find out there in this land. And we know he's going to sit there and give one big matchup. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, wait till you see him in ring. You're going to be amazed at how good this match is going to be. I'm telling you right now, get ready for your 5-star reviews because you're going to see a classic. Yes, sir. It's going to be crazy. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't want to miss that one. I'm telling you. As well as you don't want to miss my man, Buddy Flowers. Brother, him and Metallica has been on the roll as tag team partners, and he's going to step into the ring against Action Jackson. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. These two young up-and-comers, when it comes down to Buddy Flowers, he is a man with so many maneuvers, it's insane. One of the things about him, when you always think he's counted out, he always finds a way to be able to persevere through the odds and able to sit there and show you that he is one of the up and coming talents here in the independent scene, as well as Action Jackson, one powerhouse, like one young bull that's ready to sit there and rumble. And I know Action Jackson as well as Buddy Flowers are both ready to come back to Icon Pro and go to the next round to be able to be the first ever Icon Pro Heavyweight Champion. Now it comes down to the Ebony Giants, and they are the Icon Pro Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. And they have been reigning supreme since they have won those championships. And they are facing another tag team that is called Pure Greatness. And when it comes down to Pure Greatness, they have been traveling from show to show, making a terror lately here in the Mid-Atlantic scene. And they're ready to step into Icon Pros. They're making a debut to step against the Ebony Giants. And I'm telling you guys, these Twin Towers have been nothing but destroying, wrecking shop in the tag team division. If you go check out the video on Icon Pro and Instagram, on our YouTube channels, they're letting you know right now they are the baddest tag team in the land. And if you want to sit there and have that chance, step up and come up. And Pure Pro, I think, and I believe that when the Icon reached out and they was able to have a discussion, that I think that Icon seen a team that they said that they're willing to take on the challenge and they want to be the new Icon Pro Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. So guys and ladies, you do not want to miss these matchups that's going down this Saturday. I don't know what you're doing. If you're here in the local area, I don't care if you're in the surrounding states, anywhere in North Carolina, you hear my voice, you want to be a part of this action. Because what we're going to do at this show is going to definitely be able to contribute to the best cause of it all. And that's for the athletic department at Cummins High School. All right? So you guys and ladies, I'm telling you out there.
TK, I got an email here with a video in it off this thing. You want to play this video?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's going on? Let me see this.
It's just tagged Icon 10.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Ready to see this. Let me see what's going on.
You can go ahead and stop your scrolling right here because you find yourself in the presence of the one true master. In August 8th, Cummins High School is going to bear witness to a spectacle the likes of which they've never seen before. Now, I'm not talking about Icon Pro Wrestling. I'm not talking about the quest for the gold. No. Everyone in attendance will get to see firsthand what the one true master does best. When he steps into the ring with TKO and moves one step closer to championship glory. That's right, TKO. I've heard all the things you've said, all the work you've been doing trying to get the word out, and I really appreciate it. Because the more people in the building that night, the more people get to see me humiliate you and stake my claim as the top man in Icon Pro Wrestling. And isn't that what really matters? So if you want to bear witness to history in the making, come on out to Cummins High School. It's for a good cause. Not just for the school itself, but for me, the one true master, Koga.
Oh, okay. You know, that caught me off guard. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what? I see that's the thing, you know? Like, I don't think you know who you're talking to. See, like, I think me being nice and being past and being smiley too much, been sitting there, probably just went over your head or something. You know, I just gave you some props. You send this to me thinking that for 1 second I am at any point intimidated by you. Listen here, big dog. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. So, I think people get it confused in their head. I ain't saying you're slow or touch. I know you're intelligent. I think you just think things a little bit backwards. See, I'm not built like y'all. See, like, there's a difference between me and you. Clearly, there is. Unlike you, I sit there and still show you respect. And I'm going to still show you that because I'm going to come and slap it out of you come Saturday. You can take it how you want to, big dog. But I think y'all get it confused and think that, like, for some reason, I'm an easy win. Or you manifest these wins just because you say it out your mouth. Don't you ever think for 1 second I ever been counted out in anything in my life and I ain't always overcome. Because that's why I'm here today. And I'm saying this to you. I want you to be at your best. I don't want no excuses. I'm glad you sit there and put me on notice. Because I ain't sitting there trying to do all this little warning and woofing and stuff. I've got a purpose. And that is for me, just like you, to be the first ever Icon Pro Heavyweight Champion. I don't care what I got to do come Saturday to beat you. But I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I know you will too. That's why I'm getting excited. That's why I think you're confused. Because Saturday, you see this as a match. When we both know you're going to be fighting to get back to the next show. I don't care about the bell ringing. I'm finished with you when I'm finished with you. And come Saturday, I want to advance to the next round. But I promise you, for all the stuff you sitting there running your mouth about, big dog, I'm going to make you sit there and eat every single word come Saturday. Because I'm going to rumble, I'm going to stomp, I'm going to do whatever it takes to sit there and beat you. And I'm going to put it into you real fast, Coco. I promise you that. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got some more words to say to you later this week, but we definitely going to have a good conversation come Saturday when I step toe-to-toe to you, face-to-face, and you realize inside of Cummins High School this Saturday, you messing with the one, the only TKO. You feel me? I want you to understand that. Because I am so ready. Y'all don't understand. Nothing gets me more excited than I got to wrestle come this Saturday or any other time I got to wrestle. That's when I feel like a saying, my man gonna beat you down, little towel head. Little towel head, man. You absolutely right. People don't understand my desire to win this championship. Now that I have one, I want two. I want more. I want more championships. And I definitely want to be the first ever Icon Pro Heavyweight Champion. Come on, man. Like, who doesn't want to be the champion of this company? And Kogi, you just a bystander. And then, like I said, I know we got history. This ain't going to be the end. And I don't want it to be. No, I don't want it to be. This is just one match right here. We're going to continue this. One way or the other. Because like I said, I'm going to make you say my name. I'm going to make you say I'm the greatest. It says, does he not know? TK is the gal. Oh, let me break it down. You're right. Do he know I'm still your gal, junior heavyweight champion? You're absolutely right, Brian. Like I said, I'm ready. I'm ready. I got elliptical over here. I've been doing my thing. I got my weights over here. I got my jump rope. I'm ready. Doing my push-ups, my squats, getting loose, make sure I'm ready to go. Because I know he's good. Trust me, guys. Like, he's not to be played with. Like, one thing, me and him have a legit history in wrestling, in this business. I remember when I first started 7 years ago, he was one of my first opponents. And at that time, he had way more experience than me, even then, in ring and outside the ring and what he does. I'm never intimidated. Trust me. One thing about me, when I get in that ring, I'm ready to go. If it's butterflies, it's more of the anxiousness to go ahead and get it. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Because I'm so dialed in. When I step through them curtains, like when I put my gear on, and I'm about to walk through that curtain. It's like everything in the world just goes away. There's nothing right now besides like in my mind. I'm conscious of knowing right now. I know who my family is. I know I don't talk to God. I know I'm good. I know when I go in this ring, I'm gonna protect my opponent as best as I can. And at the same time, I'm going to deliver as much damage as possible because I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. We're gonna just match. Just a little fun, a little fight. But I do know that when I'm behind that curtain, I hear my music. There's nothing that just ignites me more than just ready for that moment. It just, oh, it just feel like I'm like Goku. You know what I'm saying? This Super Saiyan being just comes out of you, and you're Teflon until you walk through that curtain, and then the show is over, and then you sitting at home and you're just trying to digest everything mentally. What just happened to you? It said he looks like he wanted to be hurt. I disagree with you. Just give him what he wants. That may happen. That may happen. Cause I got you right, Amanda. Why do I be so nice? Why do I be so nice when everybody know me? When I'm in that ring, I'm a dog. Like I'm like a dog with a chain off. It's like once that bell rings, it's like you just took this chain off this German Shepherd. Cause I got a German Shepherd. Love my dog. German Shepherd in there. I'm biting anything. I'm doing whatever. Just like my dog Kobe. Shout out to my dog Kobe. He's named after Kobe Bryant. His name is Kobe Bobby Garrison. That's my baby. My first ever dog. And he knows that. That's my love, man. I love that boy. He's something. I wish I could bring him to my wrestling shows like Cody brings his dog. But my dog, he too excited. He wanna jump on everybody. He loves everybody. He's a good boy. That gives me inspiration too. Just like my daughters and my kids. Cause even on those Saturday mornings, or like what also is a tradition of mine is my daughter. My youngest daughter, every match, if she's there, she always stands in the crowd so I can get to her. And I gotta get my hug and my kiss. That's another thing. It's like going into battle. I gotta get that. It's like Leonidas when he says goodbye to his wife in 300. That's that feel I gotta have. My wife, she be cooling or she recording or something. But my younger daughter ever says like she was born in this business. And she always wanted to be a wrestler. Now I'm like, no. Please go do something away from this. I want her to grow and learn the business because I do, owning the company. I want her to learn this. What's up? What's up, big dog? My man. What's going on, big dog? Tony, everybody. My man Tony in the building. As well as he gonna be there Saturday. And I know he bringing a whole gang of people up there. Hey, if he got to, he gonna drag them up there for TKO. And I got your boy Cool J and all that. We're gonna do a rundown at the end of the show one more time so you can see that. Yes, right. You truly a fan. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Man, much love to you and your family, big dog. I appreciate you joining us tonight. Man, we're gonna have some fun Saturday, man. It's like a family reunion. Every time I have a show. Cause hey, like I said, y'all, I'm a good I try to be good. But no, Tony, man, Tony's an amazing person. And him and his family, they always try to show me so much love and support. And I just can't thank you guys enough for being there for me and Icon Pro. And for the wrestlers here, we want to thank you guys for being there for us. We really appreciate it. Much love to you guys. And but yeah, it's like my youngest daughter, she wants to be in this business so bad. And I personally like we'll see how the business is when it's there. I don't want her to, but I do believe wrestling does train defense. So let's say if somebody was trying to learn self defense, I think wrestling has a basic background that helps you in close range confrontations. Where let's say the average human, if I'm in a let's say it's typical street fight, if a person's within range of my arm reach, then naturally I think you're gonna be in trouble. Just saying. I wouldn't say I think I know you would be in trouble. If you were in a fight with me, I ain't trying to pick fights, trust me. I'm just letting people know that if you're in arm's reach of me, if we're in a situation you wanted to throw these fisticuffs, it's probably not a good idea. Unless you want to get hog tied, because I mean, it's not going to be good for you. I promise you. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize about like MMA fighters and wrestlers. Don't tease us with that type of thrill, because that just don't even make sense. And I know that sounds crazy, so hey yeah, but don't sit there and have us where it's like, don't make this too easy for the win. Because another thing too, I'm giving y'all secrets, yeah, because people don't think this way. I'm gonna tell you something about fighting that a lot of people don't know. All right, I'm left-handed, so that's 10% of humans on Earth. Let's say I'm in a fight. When you look at here for you human beings out here, 10% means what? 90% are right-handed, right? So if you got 90% of people are right-handed, if they're going to be a fight and they're throwing a punch, which hand do you think they're going to throw first? Just take a guess. You're going to throw your dominant hand. You're right. So for a lot of folks out there, if you kind of keep that in the back of your mind, where somebody's going to be probably throwing a punch, just move out of the way, out of the right hand, because they're going to throw a right hand. If the left hand hits you, at least you stepped to their right to already unload your right. I mean, I think people don't realize like it's not that hard. When I see people fight on Facebook, like the average human at a grocery store, it's hilarious. Cause I'm like, why can't y'all understand the logic of human beings? If 90% of people on the planet Earth are right-handed, if they're gonna do something, it's majority gonna be with their right hand. Now I'm left-handed. A lot of things with me and the rest of the world, I had to do things right-handed, you know. Uh, so when you have to learn to do a lot of things with trying to be ambidextrous, I guess you would say when you're left-handed, because a lot of things in life, like writing on paper, if you're left-handed, your handwriting drags with an ink mark, I mean ink pen. I don't, we drag our hand. I don't, but anyway, and that goes with wrestling, right? There's a lot of wrestlers that are left-handed. Very unique. I bet you didn't know that. Go look it up. Go check it out. But over 50% of wrestlers are left-handed. Very high numbers of that. Why? I've been heard or told by a great leader of mine that left-handed people are deemed to say are more creative. It's because of the hemispheres of the brain, whatever. But some scientific things for you guys on the knockout hour. And by the way, when it comes to having a pure science of knowing, when it comes down to when you need a boost, you need to unleash the beast like your boy TKO does when he steps into the ring, or better yet, when he's sitting there about to go into work, make sure you grab you a Monster Energy drink. That's right, Monster Energy drink is a proud sponsor of the Knockout Hour. They've always have been able to make sure that when people are out here looking for that next kick to keep them going, they got all different flavors to be able to make sure you find the right one that makes sure you fill it up to unleash the beast. Oh, go grab your Monster Energy drink now. You can check them out anywhere that they sell their products. I know for sure grocery stores, convenience stores, anywhere you can find them, as well as go to their online website. All right, guys. Thank you. So we're gonna get down into some good old wrestling. Cause there was a lot going on this past weekend in WWE. Let's get into it. Let's start with Saturday night when it came down to SummerSlam. What a night it was. I would say my overall impression, what would I give the show grade? I give it a C plus. Better yet, let's not even do that. Okay. Yeah, I say a C plus. All right. A C plus. A lot of things for me felt like it was ending some stories and getting organic stories. Yet it missed really more of the beginning to end impact, I would say. That is my feel about the show. Let's get into it. So the first match of the evening, I think, was Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. And ladies and gentlemen, not spoiler, Liv Morgan won the match. She beat Io Sky, of course, from involvement from the Judgment Day with Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. What I think about that match, not too much. I don't. The problem is for me is I think both of these women. Let's start off with this. Both of these women are great performers, and I think that Liv Morgan, as of now, her being champion, I don't have a huge problem with that. I think that she has not been active as much as she possibly should. Yet they got a match out of her with EO, and because Stephanie Valkyrie is still recovering from injury, which we all would have believed and thought she was going to interrupt this match here, but she didn't, and that's cool. Um, I'm pretty sure we can see the return of Stephanie Valkyrie is possibly early tonight. I think that's going to happen. She's going to be back and ready to go. So we'll see that return match of WrestleMania because I think Stephanie was kind of banged up during that time, and apparently they said that she's back and she's ready to go. So we'll get into that later. There we go. Whew, long day. Being this positive makes you tired. But anyway, and then we had let's see. We had Nick Aldis versus Gunther, and of course Gunther won that match as he should, because he is an active performer and he's a legend killer, and I think that's what WWE has decided in their own way, which I'm gonna be honest, in my opinion, I think is wrong of what they've been doing. It's a huge problem what they've been doing with him and Dominic Mysterio. We'll get into that when we talk about night 2 when it comes to Dominic Mysterio. But I think WWE don't really kind of know the destination of where they want to go right now. And that's a problem. It's really like they're waiting for some bigger thing to happen in order to get them to WrestleMania. And I don't see the destination. I don't. Like with Gunther. Y'all start with him being a terror. He's running through the division. He's killing everybody. He's champ. IC champ, that is. He was heavyweight champ, then he had a short run. So now he's a legend killer. He's putting people in retirement. He retired John Cena. And he retired who else did he retire? AJ Styles. Right? So that's 2 of our legends of our time. And he's probably going to retire Rey Mysterio down the road, which I'm not mad at that. I love me some Rey Mysterio. I really do. Rey Mysterio is one of my favorite wrestlers I used to draw. I used to draw a lot back in the day. And he was one of my favorite because I used to like how his gear was always changed up, even in WCW. It was dope. Um, his mask back then and just he was cool. Him and Eddie's matches, Dean Malenko, Psychosis, Hoovy matches, man, what? So anyway, got sidetracked. WCW is one of my loves. I love that wrestling back then. The cruiserweight division, but in the TV title division, best wrestling I loved. For my weight and all that, that's what I really enjoyed. But anyway, Gunther, they need to get him back on track and have a set destination of where they're trying to get him to. And I think that would fix it all. Nick Aldis, as always, looks amazing, worked really good, always been a great performer. I hate that I don't understand why he's not working as much. I don't get that part, but I do like he got that opportunity. Uh, let's not say we're worried about the rating of the match because we all kind of knew the finish. We all kind of knew the finish, as well as the match where we had. Let's see. I'm kind of trying to think off the top of the dome. Peace. Let's see. We had the Lord have mercy. Let me think about that match. Because I do know it said Rey Mysterio is not attractive at all with an evil man. Oh, what's wrong with Rey Mysterio? I thought Rey Mysterio was good people. I personally love me some Rey Mysterio. I just never got that vibe about him. I hope he ain't nobody that was did anything wrong. But no, I think let me get to what happened this past Saturday because I'm trying to remember the results of what happened off the top of the headpiece. But don't worry, I can get that really quick. There we go. So we had the 6-man tag where we had LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys as they defeated Jacob Fatu and the Usos.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we had the Usos in action. I think that when it came down to the Usos, I'm fine with the decision of them not winning this match. I don't think they needed to win as much as say it really helps get LA Knight, Solo, and Royce Keys up. So from there, they'd been wanting to get Royce Keys into the forefront of the shows, and I think they're starting to find a way. I think it's also kind of funny how they just took Royce Keys from SmackDown to Raw, like because he's supposed to be on the show tonight. I think potentially have a match with Jacob Fatu. But I like what could spiral out of this in order to lead LA Knight to possibly get that one-on-one. I think that's where we at right now. I think that if WWE is because we will know what happened in the Seth Rollins match, but I think that with this LA Knight somehow slowly but surely maybe getting that world title opportunity. I wouldn't say he's gonna be Roman. I don't believe that. Roman ain't giving that title up at Mania. I don't think no time soon, really. I think he could probably go in a whole nother year, and then we probably could see him relinquish the title. But then you got Solo Sikoa, where they're saying that they are falling in love with him right now, with his baby face work, and I think he's doing an amazing job too as well. And let's see where it goes because he made the crowd run it back, like Jey Uso, and I thought that was pretty dope. Then we had a 6-woman tag. We had Fatal Influence versus the Bella Twins and Paige as they lost to Fatal Influence. And in this match, Brie Bella got her shoulder tore up, and the Bella Twins turned on Paige. As soon as one came back, the other one got hurt. And so the other one got hurt, the other one come back. So now we're going to have Paige versus Nikki Bella, possibly. And I think that's probably the story they need to go with right now. And I think that'll be the fixer. But as I say, the quality of the match, nothing bad, I wouldn't say. Then we had the undisputed WWE Championship match between champion CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. What would I say? The match wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I think people wanted it to be. I seen it more as it was sloppy, but a fight should be that because everything in a match sense is not always going to be smooth if you have a beef or a rivalry because your emotions at times can take over. Got to kind of keep it all together and locked in. So I think with this, they had a lot of emotion in this match, and it wasn't as smooth as everybody would have thought, but I couldn't say it was a bad match. I like the quality of it. Then you had Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar in the Hell in a Cell match, and what a match it was. Because I love every single part of this match. I'm glad that Oba Femi is the winner of this because Brock Lesnar is making sure he's ensuring what we do in this wrestling business, and that is to transfer the torch to the next generation. We have to, and it's always been tradition for us to always teach and motivate and guide the next wrestler because if we don't do it, then who will? And knowing that Brock's time is slowly ending in this business and Oba Femi is somewhere he respects and believes is going to take his place and make wrestling fans for the next 10 to 15, 20 years like he has. We got to be able to pass that torch, and Brock is showing everyone that it's Oba Femi's time as he's winding down to go ahead and get behind and support Oba. Really quick things about night two that I know what happened is we had Chad Gable wins his first ever championship, the Intercontinental Championship in his home back in Minnesota. Shout out to him being victorious over Penta. I believe Penta's about to join with his brother Ray Phoenix, and they're gonna get the Lucha Bros popping against the Tongan brothers. I think that's gonna happen. We also had a Danhausen won the Human Monies on a pole match. Human Monies on a pole match, and so he won that one. Very good, very even. I do a good Danhausen. Very good, very even. Hello. All right, then we got the interim WWE World Women's Championship match, ladder match, bro. I'm gonna tell you right here. Thank you, Chelsea Green and WWE. That was dope. I'm glad she won. She is honestly a wrestler. She is a definite. She's entertaining. She's charismatic. She's so good to watch. She can work in the ring. She got the facial expressions. That is what you want in a wrestler. I love me some Chelsea Green. Shout out to Chelsea Green for winning her first ever WWE Women's Championship. Then we had the return of Kevin Owens, and let's do this right here for Kevin Owens. He's returned from probably a possible career-ending neck injury. However, he was back. And here's the thing. I'm glad he's back, but I don't like him winning that match. So you call it what you want. But I don't like that. How is it that you've been gone for 2 years and somehow now you're the number one contender? That don't make sense to me. Because that pretty much saying is, forget everybody with what they've been working on all year because you just walked in the building. Oh, excuse me. And I know it's a feel-good story, but that's not cool. I don't really like that. And yet he won, and that's fine. I just think that's kind of beat up. Because what's the point? They're really fighting for anything. And then, of course, you got your WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, and that was between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And we're going to do another. Yes, we are. And then we also going to do this right here, and we're going to call this a chef's kiss. Just like that. We're going to do it one more time. That right there is how you tell a wrestling story match. That's how you tell, you wrap the end and put a bow and a chef's kiss to it all. We have seen the end of the feud and the rivalry that's been going on between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns for years, since 2014. These guys have concluded their rivalry, and let's see if they part ways and do what they got to do. And this Saturday, we're going to do the same when it comes to Icon Pro. We're going to give you one of the best show experiences you ever been a part of. Come check us out live. If you have never been a part of a live wrestling experience, come on down to Icon Pro. We will be at Cummins High School in Burlington, North Carolina. That's 2200 North Mebane Street in Burlington, North Carolina, 27217. Doors open up at 6 o'clock. Get your tickets there at the door and get them online at iconpro.square.site. That's again, get your tickets there at the show at there at Cummins High School at the gym. Go grab your tickets right there at 6 o'clock. That's when the doors open. First match starts at 6:30. And if you want to get them online, go ahead and get those front row seats. You want to make sure you don't miss those. If you want that opportunity, jump online right now and go to iconpro.square.site. Make sure you get your ticket today. Don't wait. So it's your boy TKO. I'm ready to go. I'm fired up. Make sure you go check out my YouTube channel at TKO236. Make sure you check out Icon Pro on our YouTube channel, all social media sites, to make sure you know that you're showing love and support. Want to give a big shout out to my man. Let's see my man's right here. Let's see my right here. My man Rich Hoodie with the song Hitman. I want to give a shout out to all my crazy knockouts and knockouts. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We've been right here at 350,000 stronger. We gonna keep growing. I love y'all. I see y'all next week. Let's go.
What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? I got a TKO on the bag where the fool is at. What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? Got 2 Tulies of my own. I don't need a gang. Hold up, no sir. Step into the mic, bring me closer. Sabotage back in the lab, and to stop that you gonna have to go through both that swole up. Anytime I pull up the bars, I buck up my shoulders and pour the heart. Word to God, my gears push to start a feature, but my skill set a la carte. Woo! You don't understand. I got some sins in one palm of my hand. Balls are right rigid and bodies get numb every time I demonstrate the main rule of thumb.